Hi, good morning, friends. We're here in Park Ridge at the store. It is Thursday, March 2nd, and Sheila and I are here. Sorry we weren't here last week. Sorry.
Yeah, life got in the way, but we were really excited to know that some of you sent us messages saying that you missed us. So, well, we're back and
All is well.
All is well.
All is well. So here we are. We wanted to let you know, since Carnival is done, Samba de Rio is not on our tasting table. We have Irish breakfast because it is March, and we actually have 4 breakfast teas
We
here.
do. Irish, English, Scottish, and then one we call a breakfast blend is called Mackin's Blend. It's just a combination of all the black teas that are out there. It's a very robust, bold tea, so there are 4.
The breakfast teas are really, they're really nice with cream and sugar. It's just a nice, bold flavor that goes well with that, so try those. We are also drinking our own tea here. We're not drinking Irish breakfast this morning, but
No.
what are we drinking, Sheila?
We are drinking by Hao Yin Zhen. Please do not comment on that. I just destroyed how I said that. It's silver needles. I don't know if you can see them. We're going to spill.
Yeah.
It is the most beautiful. It's just the bud of the tea plant. So look, I have a visual. So
yes.
it's just this tiny little bud of the tea plant, plucked very, very young. It's very young and delicate and sweet. And the reason why I'm drinking this tea today, and Julie's sharing it with me, is that my daughter is expecting to have a baby any day now. She's due Saturday. And so it just makes me think of this young, sweet, precious life that is going to be in our family very soon. And I'm really sorry, I just compared my future grandchild to a tea leaf, but you know.
But we love tea.
But we love tea, and we love the sweet, delicate, beautiful baby bud tea.
Oh, hey, thanks for those joining us. I see we have a few viewers, so really appreciate that. We're happy that you're with us. So if you want to comment, let us know who you are. We are about to take our little sip.
Our morning slurp.
Okay, here we go.
Go.
You slurp different than me.
Why do we slurp? We actually don't slurp when we drink the tea. We drink it like you do, just like drink your tea.
Oh, that's so nice.
In the wedge. And the reason why you slurp, especially when you're trying to evaluate a tea, is you want to spray the tea over your entire palate. So you can taste like what's in the back of the tongue, what's in the front of the tongue. So sometimes you can pick up very subtle nuances, just like if you were doing a wine tasting.
Like wine. I always thought it was to get oxygen also. I guess it is just to, so you have that flavor. So here we are, we're drinking Silver Needles, if you're just joining us. Is very delicate, tender, it's sweet.
But don't be fooled. It does have a little bit of a caffeine punch for 2 reasons. One, you can steep it for a very long time, and caffeine comes out with the temperature of the water and the length of the steep. So if you steep it a long time, you're going to pull out a lot of caffeine. The other thing, which is so precious about Silver Needles, is you can re-steep this tea all day long. You can just keep adding water to it, and those little buds will just keep plumping up and giving you delicious flavor. So, but you do get a nice lift. I hear from quite a few people that this is a great nighttime drink. If you are at all susceptible to jitteriness from caffeine, drink this in the morning. And don't forget our lovely friend of caffeine, theanine, which gives tea its very calming, focused effect.
So you're not supposed to get jittery.
No jitters.
No.
No
So you don't get
jitters.
the shakes from tea. You might get the shakes from coffee. Or yerba mate is a different type of tea, and that gives me the shakes. I don't know. A lot of people like it. I still like drinking it, but I see that Jennifer has commented. Thank you so much. We really appreciate the kind words, and that you are. I have to see. You're missing your matcha lemonade. Come in.
Oh, come in.
And then Jonathan, I saw that you had commented as well. Thank you for joining us.
Is that Jonathan B?
It was Jonathan B.
Jonathan B, almost done with his world travels abroad. He's been gone for a year, and oh my gosh, I really think that in our new space that we should invite John. I'm just throwing this out here to you, Jonathan.
Jonathan, are you
we want
watching?
you to come and be a guest speaker when our new space is open, because I think people would just be enthralled by the stories of your travels. So we can't wait till you're home.
That'd be awesome. So speaking of travels, I always feel like we're traveling when we have our chai night. Tonight is our third to last chai night, And we do have something special. I know 3 left. So today, March 2nd, 9, and 16. We are going to try to feature some artists next week. I'll have more on that on our Facebook page. Oh, Jonathan just said he's in South Korea. Oh my gosh.
Get some tea.
That's what
Jonathan.
I was going to say.
Bring us back. It's
Korean
really
green
hard
tea.
to get good Korean tea out of the Korea. Bring some back.
Monica.
I'll pay for it.
Yeah, no, I've in my tea class. So I did get certification last June, and one of the items or one of the teas that I had to taste was Korean green tea. It was very different from Chinese and Japanese green tea, but it's been a long time, so I can't exactly remember like how different
We
it
need
tastes.
a refresher.
We do.
Jonathan, don't let us down.
Monica, thank you for joining us. Really appreciate the really nice words. So stay with. Oh, you like our necklace? Our necklaces. Funny story about this. I actually made it in college, so I had it a very, very long time.
I bought mine from the Ian Taylor outlet.
Do you have to claim it at customs? Asks Jonathan B. for about tea. Back to tea.
No. Well, you know what? When I brought tea back from Sri Lanka and India, I didn't have to. So I don't think you would need to. But if, don't bring $1,000 worth, Jonathan. Like just a kilo. Bring 1 kilo
Don't fill up your
or half a
luggage.
kilo. Or buy a second suitcase and fill it. I'll even pay for the suitcase. You would have to declare that.
You got that recorded, so you're good now. All right, so back to China. So tonight we actually have something a little different. It's not a class, but if you do come, any pen aficionados out there, if you enjoy writing instruments, writing letters, markers, pens, what have you, we're doing a little pen meetup for some of our customers who have actually said that they like fountain pens. We're not talking about this. And we could. These are regular pens. We're actually talking about fancy pens.
Look at that. So Tom, who works with us and is like an amazing staff member, he loves these fountain pens.
They're
beautiful. And I really think we should all return to note writing. But he actually gave me a fountain pen for Christmas in Tea-Lula Blue with Tea-Lula Blue ink. So yeah, employee of the month. And it was, the staff is sort of complaining now, but it got clogged somehow. And when when I showed it to him, oh my goodness, he worked on it and he fixed my pen. So he knows a lot about these pens. He loves them. So I encourage you who are in the area to come by tonight. Hopefully, if our delivery shows up, we will have a fountain pen for people to try on some really beautiful paper. So you just want to come and hear him speak about his pens.
Yeah, so come sip some chai. I will be here with my plethora of pens as well. A lot of people are into faux calligraphy right now, so we can talk about that and different kinds of pens. So that's tonight. Again, chai night next Thursday, and then the last one on the 16th. Right. So, yes.
And then after that, just so you know, even though we're getting rid of chai, we have a really sweet, lovely customer who's a Girl Scout, and hopefully the Thursday after chai night ends, we're going to do a Girl Scout cookie and tea pairing.
Oh, so that would be the 23rd.
Tentative.
Tentative. Sorry.
Tentative.
But keep that in mind. So if you follow us on Facebook and all that, we'll have that, and we'll have posters up here. So what else do we have? Here's a little teaser since it is March. We have our March Madness.
That was brilliant. Teaser.
You gotta know this is coming. So instead of last year, we did a whole bracket that was kind of like the March Madness basketball bracket, but this month we are doing a contest that is going to feature our staff mugs and teacups. I'll have more information. So that's our little teaser. It's going to be called
mugs and teacups, not mugs.
Yes. Mug. It's going to to the March Mug Matchup for March Madness. So try to say that like 5
March
times.
Mug Matchup.
March Mug Matchup. And that's going to start on
You
March
repeat.
12th.
March 12th?
Yes.
That's when we go.
So that's when all the basketball games start.
But now tell them what they'll win, Julie.
Oh my gosh. If you match up our mugs, you will win a fabulous gift basket. I don't have the worth yet, but
the way it's working out, it's going to be probably a $100 gift basket. So
tell your friends.
One winner, one gift basket. You're not all getting a participation ribbon, sorry. So one, but it's going to be over $100, so you want to play.
Fun.
And you don't have to live in the area to play. We'll make sure that whoever wins it, we'll ship it to you if you're not here. But if you're here, come pick it up. Save me the shipping.
That'll be awesome. And then you can have a cup of tea with us and talk.
We love that.
We like to chat. Bye,
Bob's
Bob.
leaving.
Everyone say bye, Bob.
Bye, Bob.
Hi, Penny. All right. Just going for a little sweetness here in the store. Have you not seen these?
Oh my gosh.
We have these beautiful chocolates that are infused with tea. We have 10 flavors actually. Thought I'd start with the green for March, our green Earl Grey.
Oh my gosh, customers love this. They said it's Earl Grey in the chocolate, but it tastes like an Earl Grey cup of tea. We can't even keep them in. People, if you love Earl Grey, you need to get this chocolate.
We have our black masala chai. This is also a very popular flavor. Goes along with our chai. And this is my favorite. I like the lapsang souchong. If you are into smoky, just the smoky and the chocolate, it's really delicious. So
surprisingly delicious. Like I'm not one for the smokiness, but oh my gosh, I don't think I could eat the whole bar of it in one sitting, but in a couple. It's fantastic. So if you're in the shop, we often will have some samples of these, so you can always ask us. Unfortunately,
I don't know where the samples are. They've hid them from me.
No, we eat them. Sorry. So if there are no samples, I ate them.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. So we do have a question from a tea customer of ours, and I thought this would be interesting to share with all of you. One of the questions was, this person uses 2 tea bags. So this is not our loose leaf tea, but if you purchase tea bags at a grocery store, he likes to use 2 of them. It's black tea, puts it in his mug or his teapot, and he leaves it in there the whole time. And then he just keeps adding water when he needs to. So is this uncouth is the question.
Not uncouth. What I would say, tea bag drinker, come get loose with us. But if you really enjoy the convenience of your tea bags, you're using 2 tea bags because one is obviously not giving you enough flavor. So you're using 2, which is fine. Now, the particles in tea bags are so small compared to what's the whole leaf of loose leaf. Try saying that 5 times fast. But they're very, very tiny.
Like
so when you're using your 2, I actually have one here, but when you're using your 2 tea bags, they're getting us a tray with some bigger loose leaf. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this on a saucer. All right, so I'm emptying out a tea bag. See how tiny? So often this is actually a grade of tea called Fannings or even dust. And no, it wasn't swept off the floor. That's an old silly myth that won't die.
Thanks.
So Jackie's bringing us a loose leaf. So this is very, very fine. Let me get even closer.
Okay.
Very, very fine. And now you have whole leaf. A beautiful whole leaf tea. So the reason why you're putting 2 tea bags in is, one, there's about 2 grams or like maybe a level teaspoon of tea in a tea bag, but it's not giving you the flavor you need, so that's why you're putting in 2. Now, you can leave your tea bag, hold this up. You can leave your tea bag in the water all day long. Because the particles are so small, the water can penetrate the tea and bring the flavor out rather quickly. This tea bag is giving you all it has to give you in 15 to 30 seconds or a minute. It's all the flavors out. You can keep adding water to use the same tea bag, which is fine. So that's not, what was the word that he used?
Was it uncouth?
It's not uncouth. I'm going to show you what's uncouth. This will put you on the tea etiquette wall of shame. If you take your tea bag out of your teacup and then you put it around a spoon and you wrap it around the string to squeeze out every last drip of tea, that will place you on the tea wall of shame. Don't do that.
That's uncouth.
Uncouth. Don't do it.
All right.
You can use 2, 3, 4 tea bags. That's fine. But just don't wrap that around the string whenever you see me. Because I will do this. Mm-hmm.
So the thing about getting the tea bags at the grocery store, part of it is, like, you just don't know how long it's been sitting there, right? So it probably has lost its flavor. So
well, it gets flat. Tea bag tea kind of go flat 6 months after the tea was put in the bag. Now, if you're buying really nice, a nice brand with foil tea bag, that is fine. The flavor's been locked in with the foil. Here's a secret. If you're in the grocery store aisle and you're looking to buy a tea bag because you just haven't heard of Tea-Lula and you just can't come here, and we'll teach you how to do loose leaf really easy. If you can smell the tea through the packaging, do not buy it, because one of the enemies of tea is air, and air will flatten your tea. You get a very flat cup. So, no, it's a flat cup. So the air is getting in and out of the packaging. So you want to make sure you can never smell the tea through the packaging. The other thing is, if you have tea that comes in a foil, and all the tea bags are in foil, once you open it, if you don't find a way to reseal it, now you have air getting through and your tea is getting flat. So you want to just make sure that you don't have air get into the tea.
There you go.
And then it'll last you and you'll be fine. But we do always encourage everyone just to, get loose.
Get loose with Tea-Lula.
Get loose.
Yeah, I'm going to do the shimmy. So I hope that answers the question. I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah. Any other questions? We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, definitely. You can always email us, and you can send us questions on our Facebook page, Instagram. We're here for you 24/7, maybe, sort of.
Not me. She'll answer at 3 in the morning.
I know. Yeah. I have insomnia problems. I will answer.
I'm not answering.
So we want to end with an update on our beautiful renovation next door. So moving
renovation's great. They just finished the floors yesterday. Now we're just waiting for trim and paint and electric and our appliances to be delivered. We haven't really figured out what our feature wall is going to look like, and we haven't ordered our furniture. So a lot's going to happen in the next week.
IKEA. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
My husband's sitting right on the opposite side of this camera, so we're really not going to say where the furniture is coming from, but it'll be pretty.
It'll be good.
Love you.
How about a prize, have tea with Fred rather than $100?
Hey, Fred wants to know for our March event, tea with Fred. How do you feel about that?
I don't know.
Or, wait a minute, I have something even better. If you're in the area, Fred will come and make your tea in the morning.
Boy, that'll teach me to open my mouth.
I think, wouldn't that be great? No, seriously, Fred brings
tea
me,
with Fred.
He brings me a cup of tea every morning because he's such a sweet, loving, wonderful husband.
Oh, boy.
But that might be great. You could wake up to a perfectly brewed pot of tea.
Oh, we have the most viewers right now. So if you have joined us, we are about to change something. We'll see. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Maybe I better rethink that. I better rethink that.
Right.
Oh my
So,
gosh. Well, anyway,
Thank you,
Julie,
Fred.
good chat.
Good chat.
Good chat.
Good chat.
See you all next Thursday.
All right. Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Oops. Why can't I turn this off?